I think we are live. Sorry if you've been watching for a couple of seconds and I've just been standing there staring and smiling at absolutely nothing. It never tells me when I'm live. Wonderful. Okie dokie. Welcome to this session. You might have been pointed to the direction of this video. You might have stumbled across it. I'm not too sure and entirely sure where I'm going to put this video, but if you are here, it is a sign, okay? So thank you so much for joining me today. If you're watching this because you're wondering how coaching can work for you, if you're thinking about getting coaching or are just curious to learn how much work is involved, I want you to type the word curious into the comments below. It'll be really interesting to just kind of figure out who's here for what. Now, I really want to talk to you about how coaching can change your life. When it comes to transforming your health and achieving your weight loss goals, it's not only about a temporary fix, okay? It's about creating lasting habits and making sustainable changes. And that's where I come in. So embarking on a weight loss journey can be a daunting task. It can be filled with challenges and lots of setbacks. But many people struggle to achieve their desired results due to a lack of guidance, motivation, and personalized support. I mean, have you ever, for example, started something and gone, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put in all of the motivation that I can. I've got the motivation. It's there. I'm going to do this while I feel like it. And then suddenly, after a few weeks later, that motivation dies off and it's really difficult to keep pushing through. That is what I'm there for. However, by investing in a weight loss coach, you also gain a valuable friend, a cheerleader, a guide who can empower you to overcome obstacles, to help transform your habits and ultimately change your life. The right coaching program can really, really make a difference for you in terms of actually achieving your goals or being stuck in the same cycle that actually never sees you achieving your goals. Sometimes for others, it's achieving a goal and then completely going back to square one, achieving a goal, going back to square one. So if this sounds like you, you're definitely watching the right video. Now, at the time of creating this video, right now, in literal now speak terms, I'm developing multiple tiers of coaching with varying accountabilities, varying levels of accountability, different specific information, and in different formats. Now, my flagship coaching program is called Regenerate. This is the coaching program that I've had since day dot, but it has evolved as I have evolved as a coach too. Regenerate is a 6-month intensive program, which is all bells and whistles, where no stone gets left unturned. But I'll explain a little bit about that later. I'm currently developing and testing a self-paced program as well, where doors will open only a few times a year. But beneath these coaching programs, there will always be 4 key points. Number 1 is personalized guidance and accountability. One of the key advantages of hiring a weight loss coach is the personalized guidance that I can provide. Unlike generic diet plans, I've tried them, one size fits all approaches like Slimming World or Weight Watchers, where it's one size fits all. I take into account your unique circumstances, preferences, and your unique goals, particularly in my flagship program, Regenerate, where you and I actually design the program or a plan that suits your lifestyle and it sets you up for success. By having a professional by your side, you'll gain insights into effective nutrition, movement, sleep, stress management, and healthy lifestyle choices that will align with your specific goals. I always serve as a source of unwavering accountability, right? I'll keep you on track and ensure you adhere to your commitments. Regular check-ins, progress evaluations, and goal setting sessions as well are included to help you stay in focus and motivated, increasing the likelihood of you actually achieving long-term success. Number 2 is behavioral and emotional support. Weight loss is not just about counting calories. It's not about hitting the gym. It involves addressing deep-rooted behaviors and emotional patterns that actually contribute to the healthy habits, or the unhealthy habits, should I say. A weight loss coach understands the psychological aspects of weight management and offers valuable support in navigating them. This is what I see missing from a lot of weight loss programs or systems is they don't actually dive deep and work out what the emotional patterns and behavioral patterns are. The problem with this is that you can get short-term results. You can go in a calorie deficit, you can cut out carbohydrates, you can cut out fats, and you will see a result because ultimately you are in a calorie deficit. However, you will always go back because these are never sustainable, but also the patterns and the 1, 2, 3, 4 step process that your brain goes through on a day to day hasn't been adjusted. So you're still seeing 1, 4, 6, right? And that's how you get from A to B. That's how you get from an emotional or turmoil, turbulent time to overeating. That's your steps. But what we do, what I love doing, is diving deep and working out what those missing steps are. Once we rebuild those missing steps in your there goes my brain. It's like, oh, you've had 2 minutes of fame. Well done. Once we rebuild those steps in your path, then you're able to understand and change your behavior and patterns so you can have a different outcome. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Through empathetic listening and skilled guidance, I'll also help you uncover the underlying factors that drive your relationship to food, emotional eating, or self-sabotaging behaviors. So these are the missing steps. We figure these out. We work out what's going on. We work out how or where there is a disconnect and completely understand and change those broken steps. I provide strategies to develop a positive mindset, create self-compassion, because all of us hate on ourselves. We all judge ourselves. We all negative about ourselves. I can't do this. I can't do that. I'm not this good. I'm not like this. I can't achieve this, right? Self-compassion, give yourself a little bit of love. That's all we need ultimately. And I help you overcome mental hurdles that have hindered your progress in the past, so they no longer are the influences to choosing negative things. So by addressing these aspects, you can build a strong foundation for sustainable lifestyle changes, right? Now, number 3 is motivation and encouragement. Maintaining motivation through your weight loss journey can be challenging, like I said, particularly when faced with setbacks or plateaus. As a weight loss coach, I'll be your personal cheerleader, providing the encouragement and support you need during challenging times. The problem is with plateaus is, I just realized that I'm moving my hands around and you probably can't even see me. That's me talking with my hands. Maybe I should talk up here. The problem is weight loss is never a linear, like a decrease, right? It's never perfect. It's always up and down. Think of a heartbeat. That's what your weight loss is going to look like. It's going to go up and down and up and down and up and down. But ultimately, as long as it's going down over a long period of time, that's where we want to be. But every time it goes up, it's really difficult to get over that. And that is when those challenging times come up. That is when you need the support, because right there in that moment, you feel like you're never getting anywhere. And if you imagine that heartbeat, it goes up and down so many times. Imagine those peaks being those touch points, just where you're on the verge of giving up, because this was the last task. This was the last opportunity. Maybe because you can never lose weight. Those peaks are exactly when you need the support. And that's where I will be to give you that support during those challenging times. Now, I also offer expert guidance, friendly reminders and talks and practical tools to help you push through obstacles, help you redefine your goals, help you celebrate your achievements, no matter how big or small they may be. Acknowledgement always acts as fuel. I only decide to take on clients who I know are coachable and suited to my program methods. I don't just take on anyone, okay? I'm not just here to strip everyone's bank account. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to see freaking results. I want what's best for your health. I want what's best for your short-term and long-term health. But also, there's no point me going into coaching if you're not going to get any results. Okay, it's a waste of my time and it's a waste of your time and your money. So ultimately, there's kind of like a process that I go through just internally with my clients to make sure, or with potential clients, to make sure that you are coachable. Not everyone is coachable. This is why I always offer a free consultation call. This is why I offer a free call before we go into coaching. I will never straight off the bat say, hey, let's get on a call and charge you for it, because that's just wasting both of our time, right? I want to get you on a call because I want to see if there's anything I can help you with, not because I want to take money straight away from your pocket. And the reason why is because I don't want to be wasting my time with people that aren't ready for coaching, that don't need coaching, or that just aren't coachable. So, number 4 is education, habit, and skill building. Investing in a weight loss coach is an investment in your education, your habit, and skill building. I equip you with a wealth of knowledge and about nutrition, about portion control, mindful eating, movement, sleep, stress management, and so much more. So much more. It's so in depth. I help you decipher the abundance of conflicting and overwhelming information available to you. I don't know if you've ever looked into weight loss or plant-based lifestyle. There's so many things. Maybe you should have carbs. Maybe you should go vegan keto. Maybe you should go vegetarian. Maybe you should eat eggs because eggs are healthy. What about dairy? So much conflicting and overwhelming information. And I want to narrow that down and just give you what you need, right? And I want to make it available to you. And I want to guide you towards the evidence-based practices that actually do work, that get results, and that I apply to myself too. If you're still here on this video, you're probably wanting more juicy information about the coaching programs I offer and what's involved. So as I said, I'm currently developing a self-paced program, which when complete, I'll probably be launching to a select few with a huge discount. So just make sure that you're receiving my emails. If you're not, let me know and I can get you on the email list, as I'll be launching this at a huge discount for a special rate for like the first, probably about first 10 clients, just to onboard 10 people at once. Ultimately, after that, it will go up, but I'll give you more information once I actually get to the near end of this program. We're getting there, we're building it. But then there's my flagship 6-month coaching program, Regenerate. And I'd love to start with the foundation of my coaching approach, so plant-based nutrition. By leveraging a plant-based lifestyle, we nourish our bodies with wholesome plant-based foods that provide optimum nutrition, right? They keep us way more satisfied, helps us eat more with less of a payoff. So you get to eat more and consume less calories at the same time. I don't know if there's many of you that don't enjoy eating or don't get some satisfaction from eating, but how incredible is that? You get to lose weight and eat more. That is by leveraging a plant-based lifestyle. This alone has tremendous health benefits such as increased energy, improved digestion, strengthened immune system. You can reverse and prevent illnesses and disease, obesity, diabetes, heart disease, all of these things, right? Just by the plant-based lifestyle alone. But in my coaching programs, we focus not only on nutrition, but also the other essential pillars of optimum health and weight loss. If you've been around here for a while, you probably know what these are. Nutrition, but we also focus on sleep, movement, stress management. These pillars are absolutely crucial for achieving sustainable weight loss and improving overall wellness. Why? Well, good quality sleep is essential for proper hormone regulation, including those related to appetite and metabolism. So by optimizing your sleep, we set a strong foundation for your weight loss journey. If you are not getting enough and sufficient quality sleep, you are going to find it impossible to lose weight. As for movement and exercise, we look at strengthening your body, increasing your metabolism, strengthening your heart, your cardiovascular system, and burning more fat in a way that you enjoy. Because let's be realistic, nobody is going to go to the gym if they hate the gym, right? Finally, when we are stressed, cortisol increases in our body, which means our fat burning power is decreased immensely. We live in a high stress environment, fast-paced lifestyle. So decreasing your stress is imperative and ultimately a shortcut to decreasing your fat storage and lengthening your life. I don't know about you, but I want to live till I'm 100 or beyond. I don't want to be crippled in a chair, struggling to get up on so much medication when I'm 80 or 90. I look at my grandparents and I, in the nicest possible way, hope that I am fitter and stronger and healthier than they are at their age. They have not had the same upbringing that I have. I'm very grateful to be in a position that I'm in. And if you're watching this, you should also be grateful that you are in the position that you are in, regardless of where you are, what you're doing, what your abilities are. You still have the brain and the capacity to listen to this video. That means you have just as much determination, motivation, capacity, and knowledge to lose weight. You just need to apply it. Sustainable change takes time, guys. Sustainable change takes a long time. I have just moved my notes and I don't know what I was going to say. Oh my God, where did my notes go? There we go. Sustainable changes takes time, commitment, it takes support. During your 6-month journey together, I will be your guide, your mentor, your accountability partner, everything in between. We will work so closely, setting realistic goals, milestones, breaking down any barriers, and celebrating your victories along every step of the way. Furthermore, this program is designed to help you create lasting habits. We'll focus on developing new routines, behaviors that align with your goals, making them a natural part of everyday life. These habits will continue to serve you long after our coaching program ends. Now we can renew that accountability. There's always new information coming out. There's always new things that we can implement. We can only tackle 4 things at once for 6 months, really. And then there's another 4 things that we can tackle. There's another 4 things that we can tackle. I don't know where 4 came from, but we can only tackle a certain amount of things at the same time. So regardless of whether you're with me for 6 months or you keep renewing because you're enjoying the results that you're getting, it's completely up to you. Other benefits that you can expect from this coaching program, apart from achieving your weight loss goals, that you'll experience a transformation beyond the physical, emotional, and mental as well. You'll have increased energy levels, improved mental clarity, enhanced overall well-being are just a few of the positive changes you'll notice, along with gaining knowledge and confidence in making informed choices regarding your health, your nutrition, and your self-care, setting boundaries with others, stopping the endless yo-yo dieting, being able to rationalize your internal thoughts and beliefs, and growing a healthy relationship between food and body. These are just a few of the things. With the Regenerate program, you can also expect access to my Vault of Coaching handouts. The problem with most coaching programs is that everything that is offered to you is offered at once. It's all on a plate. Here you go, big bash boss, take that away and enjoy. I found this super overwhelming and often has myself, and my clients, or past clients, should I say, running the opposite direction because it's just like, well, too much at once. So I have a whole vault of worksheets, handouts, resources, recipes, which I will give you at the best time that suits you to help you with your progress, right? To help you progress faster. Expect to also be wooed by your new community. Now, jumping on board is also jumping on board a small group of women who are doing exactly the same as you. I'm so proud of my small coaching support communities, my little groups, offering extra advice, support, love, ideas, recipes, and realness. With an extra layer of support, i.e. through small WhatsApp groups where we are little communities, you have me at your fingertips as well. Any issues, struggles, indecisions you have, I will work through them with you, because no doubt I've probably worked through them myself. And of course, the best part about Regenerate is that it is bespoke to your needs. This means anything you want, anything you desire or need, if it's available to me, I will give it to you. This means every week when I create my own meal plan, I send it through to you. So you have a good idea of what's a good, balanced, nutritious, plant-based lifestyle. As you progress, you'll acquire a whole toolkit of skills and strategies that extend way beyond the weight loss phase. These newfound abilities will empower you to make informed decisions about your overall health and well-being long after your coaching journey has ended. Have you noticed that it's not just with your coaching, it is after that as well. Everything that we do can be taken and adapted, and that is why it's 6 months. I toyed around with 3-month coaching programs, but by the time 3 months was up, people were only just barely getting to grips with a few things. With 6 months, it is just enough time to start implementing things and making them settle so they are still not new habits. In a world that's completely inundated with weight loss fads, quick fix solutions, pills, potions, lotions, investing in weight loss coaching that you can relate to offers a holistic and transformative approach. By providing personalized guidance, by providing accountability, the emotional support, motivation, I become an invaluable partner in your journey towards improved health and well-being. The investment that you make to yourself can really yield lifelong benefits, enabling you to create long-lasting habits, achieve your weight loss goals, and ultimately change your life for the better. So now the ball is in your court. Improve your relationship to food in your body. Improve your blood markers like reducing your cholesterol, lowering blood sugar, blood pressure, reducing your risk of heart disease, reversing type 2 diabetes or obesity, live a longer, healthier, and more fulfilled life. Keep up with your kids or grandkids, outlive your peers, reach the top shelf, reach the bottom shelf, get off and stay off of medication, whatever it is, whatever you want to achieve, let's get on a call and see if I can help you. Like I said, there is nothing in terms of commitment at this level. All it takes is one call to change your life, just 1 hour. And because I'm so certain that my services will get you to where you want to be, when you comment the word call below, I'm going to offer you a 14-day money back guarantee if you're not completely satisfied with your program. No questions asked. That's all for me. That's it. That's all I wanted to drop in and tell you. A lot of people have asked me how coaching works, what's involved. In terms of involvement, you need to turn up. You need to turn up and know that you are ready to be coached. Turn up and know that you are ready for improvement, for improving yourself, for improving your health. Yeah, it's going to get hard, but the level of commitment is so minimal. It is so minimal. Realistically, when you're probably shifting 20, 30, 40 years, even 5 years is hard to shift of habitualized, of bad habits, shall we say. That's all for me. I want you to drop the word call below and we'll get on a commitment-free call to jumpstart the rest of the year. We are already in June. That's when I'm recording this. We are already in June, guys. Don't let the rest of the year slip away without you even realizing that your health is slipping away with it too. All right, folks, take care. I'll see you next week.